Have you ever wondered why some marriages stand the test of time, while others crumble under the weight of infidelity and unmet expectations? As I prepared for my wedding, I encountered a wise woman whose brutally honest advice on love, trust, and fidelity changed everything I thought I knew about relationships. In this video, we'll dive deep into the profound lessons she shared, lessons that every couple should hear before walking down the aisle. Watch until the end to uncover the one secret that can protect your marriage from the silent killers that often go unnoticed. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. As my wedding day approached, I found myself standing at the crossroads of excitement and apprehension, the weight of the upcoming commitment heavy on my heart. One day, a remarkably wise woman crossed my path, and her presence was like a breath of clarity amid the whirlwind of emotions. She spoke with a quiet strength, her words filled with brutal honesty yet delivered with a kind of tenderness that only someone deeply attuned to the realities of life could muster. Her advice, raw and unfiltered, pierced through the haze of romantic ideals, unveiling truths about marriage and the insidious shadow of infidelity. With each word, she captured my undivided attention, her sincerity reaching deep into my soul. She spoke of the fragile foundation upon which every marriage is built: mutual trust and open, vulnerable communication. Without these, she warned, cracks begin to form, and before long, those cracks can become chasms where bitterness and betrayal take root. Her words were not abstract. They were real, vivid stories of love gone awry, of couples who had let complacency creep in, allowing temptation to flourish in the silence where words of affection and reassurance should have been. She emphasized the essential, though often overlooked, necessity of keeping the flame of romance alive. Monotony, she said, her eyes filled with a knowing sadness, is a silent killer in marriage. It sneaks in quietly, and before you know it, the passion fades, and with it, the resolve to remain faithful. As she spoke, her voice softened with compassion, but the gravity of her message was undeniable. Infidelity, she explained, is not just a betrayal of the person you promised to cherish. It's a betrayal of your own values, your own soul. It fractures the very essence of who you are, leaving wounds that run deeper than any physical or emotional betrayal could ever reach. Her words lingered long after our conversation ended, echoing in my mind, a haunting reminder of the delicate balance that marriage demands. She had laid bare the realities of a relationship's challenges, but she had also imparted a profound truth. Fidelity is not just a responsibility to your partner, it is a responsibility to yourself. To remain true, not only to the vows spoken but to the person you strive to be. As time has passed, I realized that her advice was more than just cautionary words. It was a gift. A lesson in resilience, a blueprint for how to weather the storms that inevitably come with love. I often recall her stories, how they stirred something deep within me, making me keenly aware that marriage is not a static state but a living, breathing entity that needs constant nurturing. Her wisdom became my guide, illuminating the importance of rekindling the fire when it dims, of recognizing when monotony threatens to smother the connection, and taking action to revive it before it's too late. Now, as I look at my own journey, I understand that her words were not merely about avoiding infidelity but about protecting the sacredness of the bond between two people. She taught me that marriage is not just a romantic ideal but a complex, multifaceted tapestry woven from moments of joy, struggle, and growth. It's a treasure that demands care, patience, and most of all, a fierce dedication to keeping it alive. Her teachings also held a profound truth about the nature of marriage. The problem with marriage, she said, is that it ends every night after making love, and you have to rebuild it every morning before breakfast. Her words were a stark reminder that love is a continuous act, a daily decision to choose one another despite the challenges that life throws our way. Marriage is like a boat carrying two souls through the stormy seas of life. If one person makes a sudden, reckless move, the entire boat risks capsizing, taking both down with it. As I prepare to share my life with my beloved, I carry the weight of her wisdom with me, like a beacon guiding me through both calm and turbulent waters. I hold tightly to the truth that marriage is a journey, a sacred and sometimes perilous one, that requires constant attention and effort. It is in the small, everyday moments, the quiet reassurances, and the rekindling of passion where love truly lives. And as I face the inevitable storms that lie ahead, I know that her words will continue to serve as my compass, reminding me to cherish, nurture, and protect the gift of love. For a marriage to truly thrive, one must fall in love over and over again, always with the same person. It's about seeing your partner each day with the same passion, affection, and desire that sparked when you first met. The beauty of marriage lies in the act of constantly rediscovering one another, rekindling the fire that sustains the bond. As they say, when a man marries for the second time, it's often because he cherished his first wife, but now uses the second marriage as a means to forget the pain of the past. Ironically, in marriage, men can be unjust, demanding loyalty and fidelity from their wives, while often failing to practice it themselves. A wise man, however, loves the woman he chose. After all, that's why he chose her, unless, of course, the decision was made under pressure or societal expectations. Yet, if you ask whether one should marry or not, no answer will spare you regret. Whatever choice you make, there will be moments of doubt. Perhaps the best marriage would be between a blind woman and a deaf man, where neither sees the flaws too clearly nor hears the complaints too sharply. Marriage, especially within Christian teachings, is the bedrock upon which families are built. It is through marriage that children, the precious fruits of life, come into the world. But make no mistake, marriage is no fairy tale. It's a battlefield, where struggles and challenges are just as present as love and joy. Happiness in marriage, some say, depends more on luck than effort. But perhaps true happiness stems from the couple's ability to fall in love with each other anew, every single day. And yet, curiously, it seems all women should marry, but men, not so much. What do you think about that? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Those who embark on the journey of marriage will inevitably encounter the full spectrum of human emotion: infidelity, deception, jealousy, betrayal, and more than their fair share of headaches. And once you've married, I would never advise you to distrust your partner. If you're already in, it's too late for that. Where there is a marriage devoid of love, there will eventually be love without marriage. The saying that love is blind seems truer than ever, but marriage, with all its raw reality, restores vision. It strips away the illusions, forcing you to confront the truth and recognize the mistakes you may have made. Marriage, after all, can feel like a cage. On one side, you have those desperate to get in, romanticizing the life inside. On the other, those within the cage are equally desperate to escape, nostalgic for their freedom. And if there is one time when marriage feels like pure bliss, it is, without a doubt, during the honeymoon phase. But if dating is truly the most beautiful and carefree time of all, why then do men still marry? Perhaps it's because the allure of partnership, of building a life with someone, is too great to ignore. However, once you're in, the advice is clear. Keep your eyes wide open before marriage, but once married, learn to close them halfway. Marriage is like an endless dance, where the rhythm constantly changes, requiring both partners to adjust their steps accordingly. It's a book where every new page holds a fresh story, a new challenge, and an adventure waiting to be lived. If you are still watching this video, and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Maturity in marriage is accepting that not every day will be filled with excitement and passion, but in finding beauty in the quiet moments of shared life. It's understanding that marriage isn't the final destination. It's the beginning of a lifelong journey, full of discovery, growth, and mutual learning. Just as a tree needs deep, firm roots to weather the storm, a marriage requires a solid foundation to withstand the inevitable trials and tribulations of life. With patience, love, and resilience, two people can create something extraordinary together, transforming their union into an enduring testament of strength, devotion, and unwavering commitment. Trust in marriage is an exquisitely delicate treasure, and infidelity is the cruel force that shatters it into fragile, almost irreparable pieces. When trust is broken, it is not merely a promise that has been betrayed, but a deep wound that cuts to the core of the person's self-worth. The pain of betrayal seeps into every corner of the relationship, leaving scars that are hard to heal. Infidelity is more than just an act. It's a violation of the very foundation upon which love stands. One of the most powerful antidotes to this kind of heartbreak is the mutual setting of goals, both personal and as a couple. These shared aspirations serve as a compass, guiding the relationship through life's inevitable challenges. When partners work together toward common achievements, it strengthens their bond and leaves less room for the dangerous allure of seeking satisfaction outside the relationship. It's not only about achieving milestones, but about building a life so intertwined that infidelity becomes less tempting because the stakes of losing each other are simply too high. Recognizing the temptations that can lead to betrayal is crucial. Many who fall into infidelity often ignore the early warning signs, those subtle moments when boundaries blur, or when admiration turns into something more dangerous. Being vigilant and honest with oneself about these risks is the first step towards safeguarding the relationship. Setting goals for the future helps keep the focus on the team, reinforcing the idea that what you're building together is far more important than fleeting moments of excitement elsewhere. Gratitude is another powerful tool. Developing a deep sense of appreciation for your partner and the relationship can shift the focus away from dissatisfaction. When you learn to celebrate the small, beautiful things that make your connection unique, it becomes easier to avoid the temptation of searching for fulfillment outside your marriage. Gratitude is like a mirror, reflecting the value of what you already have and reminding you why you fell in love in the first place. Keeping the spark of passion alive isn't always easy, especially as time wears on and routines set in. But it is essential. Passion isn't just about physical intimacy. It's about creating moments that matter. Investing time and energy into your marriage, whether through a romantic dinner, a spontaneous adventure, or simply deep, meaningful conversations, helps keep the connection strong. By nurturing the relationship in this way, you reduce the risk of seeking excitement elsewhere because you're actively choosing to create excitement within the marriage. There's a cautionary element to the wise old lady's advice that rings through time. Marriage is more than just a legal or emotional bond between two people. It's a profound journey, full of both joyous peaks and painful valleys, laughter and heartache, challenges and triumphs. And through it all, mutual understanding and patience act as the anchors, grounding the relationship even during its most turbulent moments. The wisdom shared by this wise woman is timeless, and it serves as a constant reminder that love is not a one-time commitment. It is a living, breathing entity that requires daily care. It's a delicate dance, one that calls for empathy, patience, and dedication. Marriage, in its most beautiful form, is a testament to the strength of two individuals who choose, day after day, to stay united despite the odds. And while we are on the topic, it is worth reflecting on an uncomfortable truth: the dangers of misplaced desire. There is something inherently risky in allowing lust to overshadow love. The women who prioritize physical pleasure over emotional connection, who lure with seduction before establishing trust, can be the most dangerous. Their allure is like a siren's call, but it is fleeting, and the damage they cause can be devastating. In the end, marriage is a journey that demands resilience. The spark that ignites the relationship is only the beginning. It's the everyday decisions, the moments of vulnerability, and the conscious choice to keep walking hand in hand through life storms that truly define a lasting union. As we reflect on the advice of this wise woman, we are reminded that while love may be complicated, it is always worth fighting for. Infidelity, like a tempting shadow lurking in the corners of a relationship, serves as a stark reminder of how fragile trust can be and how fiercely we must guard the fidelity that forms the bedrock of a lasting partnership. As we journey forward, we carry with us the invaluable wisdom passed down by the wise woman from the past, her voice echoing through the storms and sunny days alike. Her timeless advice serves as a compass, guiding us through the complexities of marriage, reminding us that it is not a stagnant union but an ever-evolving masterpiece. It is a delicate dance of mutual respect, open communication, and unwavering commitment that requires constant nurturing. As we embark on the path of marriage, may the words of this wise woman continue to resonate deeply within our hearts. Her insights offer us a light in times of darkness, wisdom in moments of uncertainty, and strength when we face the inevitable crossroads that life presents. With each challenge we face, may we draw upon her teachings to illuminate our way, helping us grow as individuals and as partners in love. If you found value in the profound lessons shared in this video, don't let this be the end of your journey toward deeper understanding. Subscribe to our channel to receive regular updates filled with insightful teachings on relationships, self-awareness, and personal growth. Let us be your source of inspiration and knowledge as you continue to explore the wonders of life and love. And if this video touched your heart, please show your support by liking and sharing it. Your engagement not only motivates us to keep creating content that resonates, but also helps spread these valuable reflections to others who may be seeking guidance on their own journeys. Your simple act of interaction can help transform someone else's perspective, offering them the light they need to navigate their own path. Marriage is not always a smooth road. The challenges we encounter can sometimes feel insurmountable, leaving us wondering if the effort is worth it. Yet, with the right mindset, a strong sense of commitment, and the guidance from those who have walked this path before us, like the wise woman in this story, we can weather the storms and savor the beautiful, fleeting moments that make marriage so rewarding. It's through perseverance, love, and understanding that we can truly experience the fullness of this sacred bond, and through the wisdom passed down, we can navigate the highs and lows with grace and gratitude. So, what have you learned from the wisdom shared in this video? What's the one piece of advice that stood out to you, and how do you plan to apply it in your own life or relationship? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you found value in this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on love, life, and personal growth. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful videos that inspire and guide others on their journey.